Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for more. Let's play Trauma Center Second Opinion. In the last episode we did 3-6, An Explosive Patient, 3-7, Footfalls of Terror, and 3-8 we're going to be doing Caduceus on a Plane. I'm tired of all these motherfucking Caduceus on this motherfucking plane. 10 points if you can guess what that movie that's from. International Flight 326, destination Africa. Rubora is far away. I mean, 3 transfers in 33 hours of total travel time? Wow! At least you're used to it. I've never even been to Mexico, and I don't like flying. Remember to drink plenty of fluids and get up periodically to stretch your legs. It wouldn't look very good for a doctor to get sent to the hospital for blood clots. It'll be hot in Africa too. Try not to get a heat stroke. I hope getting vaccinated for the endemic diseases was enough. Attention please. Is there a doctor on the plane? I repeat, are there any doctors on this flight? One of the passengers is sick. We don't know how to treat him. If you have any medical training, please notify a flight attendant. Doctor? So much for sleeping on the plane. Chi McGinley, 78.2 inches, 220.2 pounds. Edema of the lungs was worsened, causing respiratory failure. Fluid must be drained from the lungs to the secured respiratory tract. It looks like respiratory failure. From what his wife explained, he'd been suffering from edema of the lungs. He was prescribed medication which stabilized the condition. They were given permission to return home. But stress from traveling may have aggravated his symptoms. I'd recommend an immediate lobectomy to drain the pleural fluids. We're going to perform surgery in mid-flight? The captain has allowed us use of the crew's cabin. Sterilized gowns and operation tools have been prepared as well. We really don't have a choice. Once we land, he can receive more permanent treatment. But for now, we have one objective. Drain pleural fluid from inside the patient's lungs. Use ultrasound to find where the fluid has accumulated and drain it. Understood. Let's hurry.
Starting the operation.
Alright, so this was pretty easy. The only difficult part, I mean, you don't have guilt or anything like that, so... Unfortunately, Doctor, there's a storm up ahead. They're going to try to avoid turbulence as much as possible. But this is far from an ideal operating environment.
Let's begin.
Try not to let the shaking of the plane distract you, Dr. Styles. So anyway, yeah, so we don't have any guilt to worry about, which is good. All we have to worry about, the only difficult portion of it is periodically the respiratory failure is serious. We need to finish this quickly. The only, like I was going to say, the only real difficult part is when the plane starts shaking and you hit turbulence, you need to stop. There's much fluid here and then there should be. So anytime there's it shakes, you need to stop, otherwise you will cause more damage to him.
Careful.
And like now, you know, once it starts doing that beep 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 a little bit, shaking careful. Just a little bit, you can still do some things, but just be careful. You know, you only have a few seconds, like, you know, at most I'd say about 4 seconds before the turbulence really hits. So, and if I remember correctly, I do screw up some in this, so you will see what happens when you screw up. So, yeah, you get cuts and you get some inflammations. That's what happens if you screw up there. So, but if that happens, just fix it, and you should be fine as long as you get it done in the 5 minutes to ask you to do. So. Unless you're a perfectionist, which in some games I am, in this type of game, not really. Because there's no way I could be perfect in this, on this game. I'm not the best person when it comes to this game, but I do the best I can, so. And yeah, sometimes, like now, you see, it is kind of difficult to find the spots, so. And she's telling you it's half complete, so we've done pretty good so far. Like I said, when it's shaking, you can't do anything. You can't revitalize his vitals. You can't use antibiotic gel. You can't use the drain. You can't use the laser, the ultrasound, nothing. So just be careful of that the best you can. And I can't remember if I messed up anymore during this. I think I do, but yeah, right there. I didn't even think I used the ultrasound there, but there we go. And as you see, she will get a mad face at you. She will get angry face if you screw up, so. Of course she will. She's a nurse. She doesn't want you to be messing up and killing the patient, so of course she would be mad. And also, while I'm doing this, I will mention what I'll probably wind up doing is after I finish all this, is I'll probably make an extra video just to show you what does happen if you happen to mess up the any of the surgeries. It'll say something, and then, but I'll show you what happens when you do, if that happens. I'll make an extra video for that. Patient's breathing is stabilized. Should be okay for now. Let's finish up the treatment. So there we go. So now we're finished finally. So go ahead and suture up the cut, of course, and go ahead and let's tape them up. I guess we did it. Oh, they're applauding. Don't let it go to your head, Dr. Styles. No, come on. Let me have a little fun. Anyway, there we go. And we get, I think, a C rank. Another C rank, I believe. Let's see. Yep. I'm a rookie. Oh, well, whatever. I think he'll be okay. I contacted a hospital near Aurora. We can take him there once we land. Doctors really are on call 24/7, aren't they? Nope, apparently. Alright, so let's go ahead and, after it saves, let's go ahead and do 3-9, Deserted Village. Which can have two meanings. Meaning it's deserted, nobody lives there, or it means deserted is in a desert. I know, not funny. But anyway. Remains of Aurora, Zimbabwe. We're finally here. The sky's so clear. Breathe that air. And it's deserted. I think we're looking at the results of a guild outbreak. Oh, I wish we weren't so far away from home. Hey, don't talk like that. Over here! Who's that? It's nice to finally meet you, Dr. Styles. Oh, Dr. Miller, sir. Director Miller. This is Langston Miller from Caduceus, Europe. Right, he's the one who assigned you to this mission. I was getting worried. You're a little late. You see, one of our coordinators is sick, and we don't get exactly the research lab is. There's been a lot to worry about. Sir, I have an update. We searched sectors B2 through 4. And we could not locate the target. In that case, expand your search to sea areas as well. Yes, sir. The jungle makes a bird's eye search impossible. We tried to narrow it down back home, but we still have a lot of ground to cover. Must be frustrating. I have a bad feeling about this. You may as well join the search. Report back if you manage to find anything. Here's a map of the area. We sent teams out here and here. Wish I could do a British accent, but I can't. What kind of map is this? We can't make out any landmarks or anything. Well, let's get started, I guess. 6 long hours later. Are you alright, miss? I'm glad we can drive, but this Jeep sure is a bumpy ride. Well, there aren't any roads in this area, but at least we're not in the jungle. It's been a long time. Let's head back to camp for a breather. I didn't mean... Huh? Stop the Jeep! There's someone in that house! It's a little kid. I thought they said the area was abandoned. 1 hour after that. 1 hour later. The boy answers to Reuben, we think. Nice to meet you, Reuben. What's he doing in there? We think he used to live there. His family actually lives not far from here. Should we take him home? Perhaps, but the boy seems to know the location of the research lab. Apparently his brother worked there, and Reuben got to tag along once or twice. It's more of a leap than we've found here thus far. Don't you agree? As good as a plan as any. Thank you, Reuben. Abandoned Delphi Research Lab. As we thought, it's complicated, vacant. Completely vacant. What exactly are we looking for? Let's take samples from the walls and floor just in case. Thank you, young lady. We'll need to undergo contamination procedures after this, but hopefully we'll find something to make it worthwhile. This is no place for a child, I'm afraid. Could you wait outside? There's a good lad. Cross your fingers, yes? So that's it for that. So next time it's going to be the final part of chapter 3. So we will get that started with 3-10, Pandora's Box. So until then, thank you for watching, everybody, and have a great day.